name is Prune Harris from Imaginal Health, and on this very, very windy cliff top in Cornwall, I want to talk to you some about the wind points. I've written a blog, and please, I'll put the link underneath this video, so go and look at the wind points in detail. But they're places where we take in external energies, such as the environment, and they can come into our body and really cause havoc. At that point, we've got a great big tunnel essentially coming into the aura and into the body, and the external energies of the environment come in to our whole body system through that tunnel, and some of our vital life force energy leaves through the tunnel. So sometimes when we just don't recover from colds, or when we feel rotten after we've been in windy environments, or we've just got unexplainable chills or dampness or fever, they're all coming in through the wind points. So in this video, I want us to look at where the wind points are and what you can do to try and help maintain their integrity so that they don't become vulnerable and open to external climates. So we have a few pairs of wind points. The first one is just behind the earlobe. So if you put your finger underneath the earlobe and touch the skin, a very powerful triple warmer point, that's one wind point. Another paired point is at the back of the head. I'll turn around in a minute. And if you put your fingers right into the middle of the head, so where the spine meets the neck, that's the power point. That is a wind point. If you go out either side of the big muscle that's either side of that power point, then you actually come to the main electric points. And if you move just an inch above the electric points, those are also wind points, more gallbladder points. So we have the power point, and then if you come out to the other dips in the occipital ridge and move up an inch, there you've got the gallbladder points as well, that are wind points. We also have the trapezius muscle right on the top of the shoulder on both sides. And if you were to put your fingers in the power point, so where the neck and the skull meet, and then come down the spine until you come to the back. So it's where the neck and the back meet, another gallbladder point, and that's a very powerful wind point as well. So just here. So we've got the triple warmer points, power point, above the electrics, where the back and the neck meet, and finally right on top of the head we have the heart neurovascular, which also is a powerful place to bring in the wind. So right on the top of the head, the crown chakra here. So with any of those points, you want to keep them strong and resilient in the aura. And one of the best ways to do that is work with lots of figure eights around the head, especially concentrating on all of those points, and also to go directly to the points themselves and do some really deep figure eights right on the skin there. And what you're doing, if you imagine, is you're closing any openness in those points. You really don't want them to have vulnerability to the winds. So really good deep figure eights, as deep as is comfortable in these points. And once you've worked them for a minute or so, then actually to do some figure eights from the point out about this far from the body, however far this is, just so that you're really making sure that if there had been a tunnel of energy that was coming in and escaping at this point, that you're actually closing it up well. And you'll probably know yourself if you're someone who's susceptible to wind. And if you are, this is something that you'll probably need to do regularly until you've really built up resiliency and health in these points. Okay, so coming into autumn is a very, very strong time for the wind points to be activated. So please work with them and let me know how you get on. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.